What is up, my dudes? This is me, in the flesh, Faith, but most of you know me as Anton's admin. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible, just because I kind of don't want to continue talking about things that I've already addressed like over and over and over again. And yes, these are my glasses, but I look like a nerd with them on, so they're just gonna stay nice and up here. Okay, so basically what I kind of want to address in this video is just the problem that I faced with Anton in 2017, and I'm kind of hoping that it won't be an issue in 2018. And then I'm going to share some feelings that I have, and then you're free to go about your business. Anton, as of this year, has been a prominent figure on the website for give or take 2 years, a little over 2 years. So naturally so, from the time that he was created to the where he is right now, he's undergone a lot of character development. He's had a lot of things happen to him. He's done a lot of things to people. He's had kids. He's had marriages. He's had relationships. He's had affairs. He's had everything under the sun happen to him. He's gone through addiction. He's gone through recovery. He's gone through falling in love and having his heart broken and breaking the hearts of others. And so every single thing that he has been involved in has shaped him and his views on, politics, religion, the world around him, his friends, his family, anything you can think of, really. And so I like to pride myself on his progress. I like to feel like I have created this character that is very multi-dimensional, that there's some level of him that everybody can connect with in some way, even if it's only a little bit. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'd like to think that I've done a pretty decent job with him, because whether you love him or you hate him, you feel something, and as a writer, that's a huge compliment if I can get somebody else to feel something towards my creation. But a lot of the problems that I had with Anton in 2017 don't even really have a lot to do with him. It has a lot to do with what's happening in his world, kind of boiling over into my own. Guys, I'm just gonna be completely 110% like blatantly upfront with you when I say that the lies, the rumors, the allegations, the accusations towards Anton that you know for a fact are false need to stop. It needs to come to an end. It is stressing me out beyond belief when I have storylines and plans and things set up for Anton that you could potentially ruin because he didn't do something the way you wanted him to. I've already had like 2 or 3 people in the past like month try to kind of throw monkey wrenches in where they didn't belong, and it's so sad to me that I can't even tell you the things that I have planned for him because I don't want people to ruin it. I don't want to mention names or scenarios or situations or things that I am planning for him as we speak, because I don't want somebody to get involved. I don't want somebody to make up lies or whatever, the lengths that you all have gone to make him look like a bad guy is just completely ridiculous. I don't even remember where I was going with that, but it needs to stop. It really does. When I'm out with family and I'm trying to unwind, I have college coming up next month. I am moving back to Virginia next month. And so for the next, 2-3 weeks, I have nothing but free time, and I want to use it to relax and spend time with my family, get, all of my affairs in order, things that I need to get ready before I leave. And I want to have fun doing that. I hate the fact that I can't go out with friends or with family without my phone because I'm scared that if I leave my phone unattended for a long period of time, I'm going to come back to messages and hate mail and people getting angry at me in character and out of character. I know I posted a video very similar to this earlier on in the year. In fact, I could probably give you the date if I searched my YouTube history. And in that video, I said, I've accepted the fact that there are 2 groups of people towards Anton. There's a group of people that love him, that he can basically do no wrong, that he's a really good guy, that they love everything about him. And then you've got a group of people that absolutely can't stand him. They think that he's a jerk or that he's hypocritical or whatever. And I love that. I love the fact that there's contrast, that he's not just this I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term Mary Sue, like a character that's just so perfect that they don't have a flaw, and so that kind of is a flaw in and of itself. Anton's got great qualities to him, and he's got horrible qualities to him. And so when those two mesh together, I feel like it creates a very relatable character, and it makes me feel really good that he has opposite ends of the spectrum. But when these opposite ends of the spectrum don't stay in the fake life RP world and they start coming into, let's go into Faith's private messages and call her names and get mad at her, and she can't even go out with family without coming to attend to our problems, it's a huge issue I want to leave behind this year. To the writers that I have storylines in the works with, whether that be things that Anton's going to do with them or a relationship that I want to see blossom between him and another character, and you know who you are, so you know who I'm talking to, communication is going to be very key this year. I really want a good year with him. I want him to be happy, and I want him to reach his goals, and I want him to make new friends and new relationships. And even if, you know, let's pretend that he goes through all of 2018 single, I want him to have good friendships and good connections, and I want him to have good storylines and people he can count on. But even if he can't, even if none of that can happen for him, let it happen for me, please. Make it so that way I feel like I can go out in public and I don't have to come back to people getting mad at me for things that either I can't control, I didn't do, or I want to control but can't at the moment, or whatever it might be. And don't make assumptions. Please, if you see Anton doing something that completely goes against what I promised or told you that I was going to have him do, chances are it's probably not true, and I'd rather you come and talk to me and say, hey, you know, what's going on with this? Like, what's happening here? And then I'll clear it up for you, and I'll tell you, yeah, this happened, or no, it didn't. But please don't be like, oh, well, he 110% did this, so this must be what it is. You know, just things like that. I would really appreciate clear communication, honesty, good, strong relationships, and any drama that Anton has, leave it with Anton, please. Please and thank you. I'm 21 this year. I don't look it, but I am. And it would be really nice if my hobby could stay a hobby and not become this all-consuming thing. I love you guys, and I have made some amazing friendships and relationships on this website, and so just please, it would really mean a lot to me if you could just help me out here a little bit. This video is a lot lengthier than I wanted it to be, so I'm gonna kind of wrap it up here. I have some worries that maybe this might be Anton's last year. I don't really want it to be, but it might have to be. If these things don't get cleared up, I feel like I'm gonna have no choice but to just completely get rid of him for good. I have a life to live, and I have things that I need to do. And while I love him on this website, and I love you guys, if it starts to affect my health the way that it has this year, I will not hesitate to get rid of him. So let's just keep this in mind for 2018. Let's have a really awesome year, and I can't wait to see the development that your characters go under and how Anton can be a part of that. Feel free to check out my other accounts if you want to know what they are. Just feel free to DM me or ask in the comments and I'll let you know. Unless you already know. In which case, you already know. That being said, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate anything. God bless you anyway. Talk to you soon. Bye.